Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Your Barcelona are number one in La Liga through, let's say, 6 games, guys. Come on, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as you're coming along. This is going to be a fire stream. And you know what? Barcelona, the best offense in the league, the best defense in the league, and the best through 6 games. It's lonely at the top. Excuse me, Real Madrid. We are coming through. And you know what? We're going to be shameless today. Victory Shades Sunday as we go all the way to the top. And guess what? Yes. I am going to say it. It is lonely at the top. And by the way, may I remind you, every single one of you, that your Barcelona team is undefeated this season in La Liga. The defending champions are undefeated. If that doesn't get you to hit the like button and subscribe to this community, I don't know what else it would be. And you know what? The difference maker in the second half. We're going to get into everything. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to get into everything. But guess what happens in the second half? 2 touches. Lamine Yamal needed 2 touches to break this game for Barcelona because they were setting up an extremely low block all the way back down, and Barcelona didn't know how to break it in that first half. And for the second game in a row, something that I do not like, something that I don't really agree, and I'm not happy with, is we cannot be the best defense in the league and start the game 0-1. We needed another remontada once again in La Liga, but it's crazy how these teams set up these low blocks, and all of a sudden Barcelona, concedes a goal like that. We were extremely unlucky on that first half. We were definitely, most likely, very, very much unlucky because Pedri had one chance where he literally shot it, and the defender wasn't even trying to clear it. He just turned his head, and the ball hit his head, and it went off. That should have been a goal, but neither here nor there, because you know what? Let's get into a little bit about this game. Before I get to the chat, I will get to the chat. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a quick recap. So Barcelona takes care of business at the Montjuic. We are back at Montjuic as we win this game 2-1. But it was actually, you know what? I'm not going to be overly critical for Barcelona this game because Hansi Flick had a lot of changes, a lot of rotations, and this was not even our starting 11. We had Christensen, Araujo at the back. We haven't had that. Kubarsi gets the resting time. Olmo doesn't start in the game. In fact, it's Draw and Rooney Bargi. And I love to see them both. But I don't think that they were ready for this game at all. I think as the game went on, they did settle into the game. I think it's a minutes thing. It's a rhythm thing. I'm not going to be overly critical about them either. All I wanted to say is Barcelona was able to survive this game. And I was talking to Omar BYT at halftime, and I said, you know what? If it's a 2-1, I take it. If it's going to be a 3-1, I'll take it. And that should have been 3-1. Lewandowski hits the upright post and it goes out. Lamine Yamal scores a goal and it gets by one shoulder. It gets disallowed. This game should have been more comfortably, but I'll take it, dude. We're still going to be lonely at the top. I am going to show it to you guys right now. As a matter of fact, Barcelona, it's number 1 in La Liga with 4 straight victories in a row, baby. In the last 6 games, we have 5 victories and 1 draw. Your Barcelona is still unbeaten. And as a matter of fact, we are the only team in La Liga without a loss. We are the only team unbeaten in La Liga still. And you know what? Let's make fun of them a little bit, okay? Because you know what? They were talking about Xavi Alonso setting up an unbeaten season. Is Real Madrid going to go undefeated? Is Real Madrid not going to lose a game? I'm asking the same question. Are we allowed to ask the same question? Can we start talking about undefeated too? Because they were literally trying to say that they were going to go undefeated. And in fact, the only undefeated team, it's Barcelona, and it's lonely at the top. But things didn't start very well because in the first half, right, Oyarzabal, after Barcelona kept trying and break this game open, They set up a crazy low block, and Barcelona just couldn't, baby, just couldn't break it down. And not just that, but it was in a transition play where one of the things I said in my preview is we cannot let them score first, because they are very good at protecting leads. And worst case scenario happened as Oyarzabal gets the goal in the 31st minute. I don't like that Barcelona was leaping. Everybody was looking at the ball, and that was a cross that came, and nobody was looking at Oyarzabal, man. Oyarzabal is a good player. He starts for Spain. You know what? We cannot leave him alone like that. That was a really bad mistake. I think Gerard Martin doesn't closing in, and Christensen kind of missed that assignment as well. But then what? You know what? There was a play where I thought the Koundé should have looked at for a possible penalty. Didn't get looked at. But in the 43rd minute, after Rashford being one of the better players in that first half, gets this corner. He's very good at getting these corners. He gets this corner, gets the crossing, gets the assist, and it's Koundé with the header right before halftime. That was immense, because Barcelona could really calm down in this game and really take over in the second half. We would have been really desperate if we didn't get this goal by Koundé. And well, fortunately for us, I'm so glad it happened. And then Koundé gets the goal in the 43rd minute, and then guess what? Lamine Yamal gets in the second half. You can have your Ballon d'Ors, by the way. You can give it to Dembélé. You can do whatever you want with the Ballon d'Or. We all know, the streets know who the real best player in the world is. And that is one, Lamine Yamal, reminding the world who's the real best player in the world. And just his second touch, Lamine Yamal comes in, dribbles past two players, gets the cross in. Lewandowski's there, hits the post, and then it goes in. Unfortunately for Lewandowski, he had two other chances where I thought he could have really had. Dude, Lewandowski low-key could have had a hat-trick. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that. But Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen, it's lonely at the top. When Barcelona takes care of business at the Montjuic Stadium, and Barcelona is the number one place in La Liga, and we needed to capitalize on that Real Madrid stinker against Atletico Madrid. And what I'm so happy to see is Barcelona taking care of business. It could be 2-1, 3-1. At the end of the day, we cannot be overly critical. This game should have been even more. It should have been 3-1. It doesn't matter. We won the game. So anyway, what's up, y'all? How's everybody doing today? It's lonely at the top. It is lonely at the top. And you know what? I'm getting ready to have a carne asada. I'm getting ready to not kind of celebrate this weekend, right? It's my birthday weekend. And I see Oyarzabal scoring that goal, and I'm like, dude, If Real Sociedad is gonna ruin my birthday, dude, we're gonna have a problem. I'm not about to have 10 pounds of carne asada getting cooked up in my barbecue just so that Oyarzabal comes into Montjuic and ruins my weekend. Of course, Lamine Yamal wasn't gonna let that happen, bro. Of course, he wasn't gonna let that happen, bro. This is ridiculous. I'm so happy that Barcelona was able to take care of business today. It just totally would have ruined my weekend. By the way, one of my members, Tino, you can become a member. I have the link down below in the chat. I have my link if you guys want to become members. And also subscribe to the channel. And let me check. 23 likes and 100 people here. Come on, guys. We can do better than this. It's Barcelona back at the top of La Liga. And you guys are not hitting the like button. What are we doing? Let's hit that like button. We should just consider it was less than 48 hours for the team, and La Liga wasn't trying to shaft us. That was a stupid Thursday game. Yeah, so Tino, that was the second game in a row where Barcelona has to play within 48 hours. We played on Thursday in the UCL last time, and then we had to play on Sunday morning as well. So that was also not good. But yeah, guys, please like this stream. Please do that for your boy right here. Yeah, it's lonely at the top. Dude, chat, lonely at the top. I don't care, but we got to be shameless, man. Victory shades. Once again, this is the weekend we needed to capitalize, because if we don't take care of business, all of a sudden Real Madrid is feeling good about themselves, knowing they still at the top. And no, now we're at the top, baby. It's us. It says yes. Asher, Javon says this game was unlucky. Yeah, we should have won this game by going away. We should have won this game by going away. We took care of business though. I am happy with the game. We showed our depth. We had an opportunity to develop some players, some younger players. Yamal is completely recovered. Good shots in from him. Rashford as well. Dude, Rashford has been getting unlucky. He has not been able to score his first goal as a Barcelona player. Unfortunately, he still has not been able to get that. But I think overall he has been one of the better attackers that we had in the last 3 to 4 games. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put it to you like this. What's up, Gosh? Madrid fans were with unsuccessful hate watches. This week is sensational weekend. Sensational week. I don't know if it's because it's my birthday. I think I should have a birthday every single weekend because this doesn't get any better. Real Madrid loses. And by the way, Madrid fans, how are you? How are you today? I hope you guys are doing good today. Anyways, and then Barcelona just take care of business the next day. I am so happy, man. I cannot be happier. And we take care of the number 1 spot. It's so funny. Also, Lewandowski header is a beautiful dude. He's insane, man. Lewandowski still like he could have had a hat trick, dude. Yeah, he should have had a hat trick. I don't know how he didn't. The key takeaway. We needed John Garcia back. Fast Rashford is back, and fast Rashford is garbage and should stay as a rotational player. Lamine Yamal is a key player and our best midfielder in the world. Yeah, Pedri had an incredible game. I'm going to talk about the lineup in just a second as soon as I say hi to everybody. Joan Garcia was a big impact in this game. You can totally see the difference not attacking-wise and giving those passes and that build-up play that he brings on. Hopefully he can be back soon. We should have scored more. Yeah, we definitely have scored more, but it doesn't matter, bro, because you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we still number 1 spot and we still took care of business, and that is all that matters. We could have lost or we could have drawn this game, and instead it's us moving forward and advancing to the number 1 spot in La Liga. Victory Shades, vamos! Let's go, Richard. Let's go, man. That's the way to do it, man. I mean, this is insane, man. Guys, make sure you stick around because we're gonna get to the player notes and player ratings in just a second. I'm gonna talk about everybody, and then I'm gonna get to the good, the bad, and the ugly in just a second, and it'll be good, man. Rashford hunting that La Liga goal, but keepers turn him into Neuer against him. Yeah. I don't know how he saved that one where he actually had 2 of them, one off the left and one in the middle. The one in the middle, dude, he just went like this and he literally hit his arm. That was ridiculous, bro. We were so unlucky on that first half too. We should have 3 goals in the first half. The defense was shit today, no matter what you say. Okay, yeah, we'll get to the good, the bad, and the ugly, I promise. And I'll talk about the defense. Carnage is VC crying. Unfortunately, it was an unsuccessful hate watch. Unfortunately, they have to see Barcelona go back up to the top, man. That's the way we draw it up. What's going on, Joe? How's it going, brother? I love seeing your face picture on there. Best team in La Liga. Best team in the world. Wednesday, we beat UCL champions. Then we beat the World Cup champions. Dude, just the way you drew it up, dude. We were coming. We're a storm that is really, really coming. We're coming, baby. We're coming. Rooney and Draw was so ass. Yeah, we'll talk about him in just a second. I will talk about everybody. I will talk about the lineup. Draw was better than almost. Carnage is crying and hiding in tears with some with sunglasses. lonely at the top. I love it, man. I love it. You guys are hilarious, dude. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the lineup in just a second, guys. I just want to say hi to you guys. I'm just glad you guys are stopping by here, man. I really appreciate you guys. It's really funny. Why can't we get this version of Olmo every game? You know what? I'll get into this because I know Olmo didn't start today, dude. I said a couple games ago when we had the goal and the assist, and I'm like, dude, Olmo, just get those touches. Connect with the midfield. Connect with the front 3. As all we are asking you, bro. That is all we are asking you. Why are you not doing that? Why is it that it's so hard for a player like Dani Olmo to just do that every single game. Like I really just don't get it, man. Like I'm like, dude, that's all we are asking out of you. We just need you to we literally like no really like really we're just asking Dani Olmo to just get those touches and get that first touch, control the ball like he knows how. And for whatever reason, he's not doing that. And I'm gonna correct the score on my live stream though, so that people know that this is updated, and that nobody's telling me that I'm not doing this. Yeah, 2-1 Barcelona. But no, I totally get you on the Olmo thing, 100%, man, 100%. The Olmo, it shouldn't be this hard for Olmo to just play this good every single game. He had a very good game, taking good shots, very focused, very well connecting with Rashford. He gave Rashford a couple passes. He tried to give Lewandowski a couple good passes. Dude, I think he should have done way better. Omar Raid is in the house, man. Thank you, Omar BYT. We had a good conversation at halftime. Thank you for calling me, bro. We really had a good conversation of some thoughts in the first half. And I told you, Omar, I don't care how we get this win. As long as we win this game, I'll take 2-1. I'll take 3-1. This game, after Real Madrid lost, became more important than the Champions League game. And I'm just so glad we got this win. I'm okay with even a draw against PSG at this point. I don't care. Dude, as long as we win this game, we will capitalize on Real Madrid's mistakes. That is the way we do it. That's how we send the statement, and that is how you do it, dude. Back where we belong, at the top, baby. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. Hit the like button. We have 110 people here, only 46 likes. Let's get to 100 likes before the end of the stream. I really appreciate you all. We have 2x goals than Madrid. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in just a second. Carnage having a meltdown on his stream. Oh my God, is he really? Okay, guys, I'll give you a quick backstory. You guys are gonna love this. I'm never going to discuss any conversations that happens on the Chaos chat. I feel grateful to be part of it. I feel grateful to be part of that crew that hosts the Carnage show, the Carnage show, the Football Chaos thing every week. But one thing I will say is this. I have to be honest. That Chaos chat, it's always madness. It's always somebody talking, somebody saying something, somebody starting something, a conversation, a debate or some sort. That Chaos chat, last night, I'm telling you guys, last night, it was so quiet, you could hear a pin drop. It was so quiet, you can hear a pin drop. There's a lot of Madridistas out there right now that are not very happy with Xavi Alonso, not very happy with the team, not very happy for what happened yesterday. I'm going to tell you guys, I've been watching this league for a long time. And Real Madrid can be okay with Barcelona putting 5 on them, Barcelona putting 4 on them. They're not okay with Atletico Madrid putting a manita on them. They're not okay with that. This didn't sit very well with Real Madrid, and we are here for it, dude. We are here, like Matrix said, we are here to sip on those tears. Man. You were so quiet, you can hear a pin drop. That's just all I'm gonna say, bro. It was so funny. But guys, let's get into player lineups, player notes, but first let's look at this. Let's look at this real quick. What is up, Dortre, man? They probably thought they go undefeated season. Exactly, man. Look, so here's the table, right? Look, Barcelona is the best, dude. We're the best team in La Liga by a country mile, dude. Look, let's take a look at it. And that's actually, I was wrong on my intro. It's through 7 games. It's not through 6 games, right? It's through 7 games already. So that's a big sample size, to be honest. Look, Barcelona, 7 games, 6 victories, 1 draw. And the only draw, we rotated players, and it was at the toughest place, which is Vallecas, and it's totally understandable. And even at the time, I said it. It's totally fine to draw against Rayo Vallecano. We're still trying to figure out our offense, our defense, and it's the toughest place to play in La Liga. And look at this. Now Barcelona has 1 draw, 0. The most important stat. 0 losses through 7 games. What is up, Dali? I see you here in my chat. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. I kind of like Will's glasses better than you, Miguel. Not going to lie. Okay. I don't know what's so cool about Will's glasses. I have to look at him, and I have to see when he uses it. I'm only using glasses when it's Victory Shade. These are Victory Shade glasses, and I think these are cooler, though, actually. These are cooler glasses. Are you telling me that now Will uses glasses, too? Is he copying me? Because I have this thing on the trademark, so I may sue him for that. I'm not sure. If he's using Victory Shades too, I have to look into that. But nah, man. Thank you for stopping by. So Barcelona has 0 losses, right? We have 0 losses, and we have 16 goals. 16-point differential, guys. 16-point differential. We only allowed 4 goals. So we are the best defense. We are the best offense. That is crazy, man. And it's, you know what? It's even crazier. That Real Madrid point differential, goal differential, it's a +8. Barcelona is a +16. So it goes to show you how much better we are, especially in La Liga, and how much better we're clicking in all cylinders. And everybody said, oh, Real Madrid defense is so amazing. Their defense is so good, and Barcelona's defense is so ass, and so this, and so that. Well, guess what? Barcelona's defense has only allowed 5 goals. Real Madrid's defense has allowed 8 goals. So that's what flips the script for us in terms of goal differentials. But now it's time to look at the player lineups, and let's see. That's fair, chat. Like this stream for my guy. Thank you so much, Dali. I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you for the support. Always. So, guys, let's take a look at it. This is why I'm not going to be overly critical about Barcelona today, because Barcelona starts with Szczesny, who is not the starter. And as we can see, Szczesny only had a 6.7. He conceded 1 goal. He didn't even have the best game. There was a few chances where I thought Joan Garcia would have just sprinted all the way to this ball and would have gotten first. And these were actually good chances for Real Sociedad, where I think Joan Garcia would have just broken down. He would have just broken it down right there, and that never would have happened. I think I'm giving Szczesny, though, a little bit more than what FootMob is giving him. I'm still going to give him a 7. I thought in a few plays he was very good, and I still think that he wasn't bad. The goal was not even his fault. I think it was more Gerard Martin and Christensen making a mistake there, allowing him to get free there. You cannot be just looking at that ball on that first goal, and that's not on Szczesny. That's definitely not on Szczesny. So I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 today, because after having so many days off, he came back, and I'm definitely giving him a 7. It looks like you guys are giving him a 7. As I'm doing this, let me know in the chat, what are you guys giving these players? And I'm very, very curious. What's up, Mess? How's it going? Our team and a half injured, and we're still at the top of the table. Very, very good point. Very, very good point, bro. It's because Joan Garcia. It's because of Joan Garcia. But let's see, man. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. All right. So now let's talk about the back line. So the back line was Koundé at the right back. It was Araujo, who was the captain of this game, Christensen, and Gerard Martin. So according to FootMob, Koundé has a 7.9. You know what? I think Koundé had a very good game, a very solid. He was a few chances where he tried to cross, and it was too hard. It was a little too much, a little too much for me. I thought in some instances he could have been better, but overall he was very good defensively. No, they were not getting their way on the left flank, which is really what his job was. He had them very defensive, very, very good. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. Koundé had a very good game, and you know what? That header in the first half was enormous. It was so good. It was so necessary at that point of the game. He literally saved us, because we would have been desperate in the second half to get this goal. So I am giving him an 8 out of 10 performance, especially because of that goal. So now Araujo, man, whoever doesn't believe in Araujo, everybody who watches my content, you guys know this. I said, let's give Araujo time. Let's give Araujo more confidence. Let's give Araujo more reps, more games. And the more he's playing, the better off he is. And look, now he's playing better with the high line too. Give him credit. Araujo has been enormous in the last, sensational in the last three games. He has been very, very, very good. And it looks like you guys are giving my man Kunde an 8 out of 10. I appreciate that. That's a very good assessment. Let me know what you guys are giving my man Araujo, because I think Araujo just keep getting better and better and better and better every single game. And I love to see it. Barcelona needs to see this. And you know what? Now let's move on to Christensen. I am giving Araujo a 7.8. 7.8 out of 10. I thought Araujo was very good. He was the captain, and I think he was when he's going up, that header from Conde, Araujo almost had that too. So yeah, so 7.5 it looks like. You guys want to give Araujo 7.5? I'm okay with that. I think that's a very, very good. I'm giving him a 7.8. I think he was very good. Now Christensen, I think Christensen, there was a few chances that the goal, I think it was a little bit on Christensen's fault. Christensen is looking at the ball and is just focusing on where the ball is and looking for that cross, then looking at his player right behind him, which is Oyarzabal, and I think he was letting Oyarzabal that off the basically all by himself, and then Martin was way too soft on that coverage as well. I cannot let that happen. I thought there was another two plays where Christensen, there was one or two that he actually tackle very, very good in the clearance. I am giving my man Christensen a 7. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. I think it could have been better, but also let's keep in mind a 7 out of 10. It's a solid performance to me. Now Gerard Martin, I think Gerard Martin makes a little bit of mistake on that same. I think it was both of them mistakes on that goal. So I'm also blaming Martin there a little bit. I think he allows him to be onside as well. So I am going to give my man Gerard Martin a 7 as well. I don't think he was terrible. I don't think he was bad. I just think that he could have been better. I am giving Gerard Martin a 7 as well. Let's see what you guys are giving him. What's up, Eddie? How's it going, brother? It's a 8 out of 10 for Ronald Araujo. Yamal and Olmo completely changed the game. Yeah, Draw and Bargy are simply not good enough. Just hype. I'm gonna talk about them in just a second, Eddie. Just hang on for me 1 second. Now let's talk about our midfield. I think, look, we are so lucky to have Pedri, man. We're so lucky to have Pedri. I cannot. Pedri was the man of the match, by the way. I think he was incredible. In the first half, I talked to Omar, and what I told him is, dude, Pedri is beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. Pedri is just really, really it's crazy how he always gets those touches, finds those lanes, especially for how crowded Real Sociedad was playing today. I think it was immense to have a player like Pedri and have Frankie de Jong. Unfortunately, because of the way they were playing and because of that goal, we couldn't give Frankie and Pedri any rest. We couldn't give him any rest minutes, so we had to play them basically the entire match. And this is the problem. This is the problem when you start losing games. When you start games where you're losing, is that you have to play with more intensity. You have to play with more grit, with more power. And quite frankly, what happens is when you're playing like that, you force your body everything you got. But when you're winning, you can sit back, you can relax, you can play more calmly. And unfortunately, we couldn't do that. And when you're winning, we could have rested Pedri, we could have rested De Jong. But I'm happy that Hansi Flick didn't want to give this a chance. And what I mean by giving it a chance is he kept Pedri and De Jong almost all the way up until the end of the game, and that I thought that was a masterclass by Hansi Flick. The way he handled this game, the way he handled this pressure, I thought this was just very, very good. Now I am giving Pedri on SofaScore. He on FootMob he's got a 8.4. I think Pedri Gonzalez for sure gets a 9 out of 10 today. I don't think we win this game without Pedri. I don't think we even. I think we struggle way more if we don't have Pedri. So God forbid, keep Pedri healthy until the end of the season, because you have no idea how much of a difference it makes having a player like him. Draw was okay. He needs his speed. I will talk about Draw in just a second. As soon as I get to I'm gonna get to him in just a minute. I'm giving Pedri a 9 out of 10, and I'm giving De Jong an 8 out of 10. I still think De Jong didn't have one of his better games, but not one of his better games is still a very, very solid game. I think he was winning duels. He never really seemed like he's losing the ball. I thought Pedri was losing the ball a few times, actually, and he looked pretty gassed at the end of the game. And this is concerning because I don't want to see Pedri play the whole game, especially in matches where we should be winning more comfortably and we should be resting players. And unfortunately, we were not able to do that. So I am giving De Jong an 8, and I'm giving the Pedri a 9. I'm giving Pedri a 9. So now let's talk about the two players that everybody wants to talk about, which is you guys want to let's see how Pedri was voted number 11 for the Ballon d'Or criminal. Yeah, I don't even care about the Ballon d'Or, bro. Like, this is it's pointless to even talk about. Like, the Ballon d'Or, like, it's the same thing. Like, Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world, bro. We saw it just as soon as he came in. He changed the game, a game that was really uncomfortable, and Real Sociedad made it super uncomfortable. And he changed the game in 2 touches. And you know what? We know he's the best player in the world. And the same thing with Pedri. It's hard for me to find 8 players that are, even 10 players that are better than Pedri. And you're going to tell me that Cole Palmer? Please. You're going to tell me Cole Palmer is better than Pedri? Okay. But guys, let me know in the chat what you guys think of Draw. Actually, I'm going to give Draw, okay. I'm giving Draw a 6 out of 10 today. I think Draw, some people told me Draw was ready. And I said Draw is not ready. Draw needs a little bit more time, and Draw needs to be just needs one more year. Draw needs to just play in second half. He's not good enough to start, and people say no, he's ready, and I said no, he's not ready. But look, this is what I think. I'm not going to bash him, or I'm not going to kill him for his performance today. I thought that he was okay. In the first couple of minutes, maybe first 15, 20 minutes of the game, it looked like the game was too fast for him. He didn't know what to do. There was some give and goes where he needed to just hold the ball and pass it. Just control and pass, and he wasn't doing that, and he was holding the ball, and defenders were getting to him. And sometimes he was taking too long. Sometimes he wasn't passing too. Sometimes he was holding it too long, and sometimes he was just unsure of what to do. And what he would do, he would just spin around, and I just didn't like it. And at the end of the day, I don't think he was good enough. It wasn't good enough. I wanted to see a little bit more. He controls the ball okay. I wanted to see a little bit more poise, and there was no poise. He had no poise. So I'm giving him a 6. He's not ready. I mean, he's a good player that you can bring in when you're winning, and you can give him more reps, and I think he'll get better. I think he's made of the right stuff. At least when I saw him controlling the ball well and trying to make some passes and trying to attack the space. Some number 10s don't attack the space. And I saw a few runs for him. He just never gave it to him. I do appreciate that. I like that he was using those lanes. And sometimes Arda Güler has this too. Like Arda Güler, he just, instead of like running through those lanes, he'll do this thing where like he'll drop back so that the winger can pass the ball back to him. And I'm like, sometimes you just need to be more vertical. Sometimes you just need to go attack that space. And I think that's why Real Madrid struggles sometimes, because they don't attack that space. I saw Draw attacking that space. That's a good sign from a number 10. When you can attack those spaces, you can use those lanes. That means you're reading the game. So I'm giving Draw a 6 out of 10. But Draw will be a special player. I will say this. Now, let's talk about Rooney. I'm giving Draw a 6 out of 10, by the way. So, Rooney Bargi. Look, Rooney Bargi was a little bit of the same story in the first half. I think Rooney Bargi was too wasteful in the first 15, 20 minutes. Same thing with Draw. The only difference with Rooney Bargi is you can see that he's a little bit more ready, because he was winning more battles towards the end of the second half. He was making runs. He was making crosses. He was making. He actually had one shot where the goalkeeper saved it. I thought it was an insane shot. I just needed to be more wide to have a better shot there to be able to score that. But he was okay. You can see that he's more ready to start games. I will be looking to keep resting Lamine Yamal in the future and start Rooney Bargi. I definitely think he's ready to start. He's just not as good as Lamine, obviously. But I don't think like some people called him like he was trash. No, he wasn't trash. He was very actually. I think he was actually pretty good in the second half, towards the end of the second half. So he showed me flashes, and that's what Rooney Bargi can do. I still trust him a little more than Draw per se. And I think if he's starting, let's say for example, if he's starting against Sevilla, I don't mind. Like I'm not saying that he will start, but if he starts, I'm not panicking. If Draw starts against Sevilla, I don't like it. That's the different. That's the perfect way to put it. But let's see what you guys are saying as far as Draw. You're giving 6 out of 10 for Draw. I love Lamine Yamal, but I'm not gonna say he's best overall. Yeah, no, Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world, hands down. Chill people. Draw is young and barely playing with the first team. Yeah, he's barely played with the first team. He's young. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Richard, you nailed it, bro. I think it's just a matter of time. Draw and Rooney will improve. They are more reps they get with the first team. Yeah, they will improve, but I think in terms of being ready, I think Lamine Yamal has set the bar way too high. And also Gavi and Kubarsi being ready at 17 is not normal, bro. Being ready at 17 is not normal. What's up, Ronald? How you doing? What's up, brother? Do we feel lonely at the top? Do we feel lonely at the top? Where is Carnage? Dude, Carnage, I don't know where he is. He's probably not happy about Barcelona being at the top. Like I was saying on that Chaos chat last night, I texted everybody and I said, boy, it's so quiet on this chat. It's always crazy. And I'm like, it's so quiet on the chat today. You can literally hear a pin drop. And it's just funny. It's just funny like that. They're not happy. I mean, I just want to say how is everybody this weekend? I just want to say hi. But anyway, yeah, no, as I was saying, I think Rooney Bargi is more ready, but he needs to take it slow. He needs to take a little bit. But I wouldn't mind if Flick wants to start him going forward as well. So now, let's talk about Rashford, because I think in the last 3 games for Rashford, I'm giving Rooney Bargi, by the way, I gave Draw a 6 out of 10. I'm giving Rooney Bargi 6.5. It's not bad, but it's not great, okay? I'm giving him a 6.5. I'm giving a Rashford, I'm going to be very generous with Rashford. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. You know why? Because in that first half, even with the low block, and people say he can't play against teams with low block. That's what people said about him. And you know what? He was showing me a lot of good stuff in the first half. He was beating men one-on-one on the flank. He was trying to make something happen, and he was winning corners for the team. And you know what? Including the corner kick that ignited the remontada today. That was the corner kick that Rashford get it off the left flank, and that was Rashford on that side of the field, and he was the one who got that corner kick. And after that corner kick, we were able to draw out. We were able to tie this game. It was 1-1, and that was that Kunde header. I thought it was insane. I thought it was insane header, by the way. Amazing. And that is Rashford getting that assist. And in those runs, man, he keep getting dangerous. The only thing I will say on Rashford is this. Bro, if you just stay calm, stay composed, and stay poised, that's all you need. You just need to stay calm, because sometimes he'll dribble and he'll try an extra dribble to take players one-on-one, but he's too big. You're too big to dribble past someone because your body is just too big, and compared to some of these defenders in La Liga, dude, all you have to do is cut inside. Mbappe does this as good as anybody. He'll dribble, he'll try to dribble, and then he'll cut inside, and hopefully you hit his legs, and then you get those penalties. I think Rashford, in many instances, he can try to, when he's trying to go on the left flank, when he's trying to go, I think too many times he's trying to beat their man to the end of that field instead of cutting inside. If I'm a coach, I'm telling Rashford, dude, if I know you like to just do the Lamine Yamal thing, where Lamine Yamal does this, like he'll stop, and he'll bring up the ball, and then he'll beat you to the line. He beats you to the line, and then he'll make a cross. And I feel like Rashford is trying to do this, And Rashford is not fast enough, and not that he's not fast enough, but he's not twitchy, and his body is too big. So a lot of times when you're trying to go up on left flank, what I will do is I will try to go to the line, and when you're inside the box, cut inside like Mbappe does. Just cut inside, and players will try to hit you, will try to get the ball from you. And because he's such a big body, he can get at least 1 or 2 penalties every couple games. I can guarantee you, if Rashford starts doing this, he can get more. He can get more penalties, and he just doesn't do it for whatever reason. But I'm still giving Rashford today an 8 out of 10 because the last 3 games he has been the best player in the first half, and he has been one of the better players overall. I think low key Rashford has been pulling a very, very good games for Barca, and today in this game, I think it was very important today in today's game. Now let's talk about Lewandowski, man. Look, I'm giving Lewandowski today. I'm just gonna say this, dude. I'm giving him an 8.5. And today Lewandowski was one of these games. Lewandowski was one of these games where he could have had a hat trick today. Unfortunately, right? He didn't. He only had 1 goal. But he could have had a hat trick because he had one that hits the post upright. That should have been a goal, man. I predicted a 3-1, man. That's not fair. That's not fair. We hit the post. Pedri had another one where literally hits his head, play defender's head. That was going in. Rashford had another one where the goalkeeper just went like this, and it didn't hit him. I'm like, dude, I predicted a 3-1. Can our brother get a little lucky today and get the 3-1 victory? We couldn't, man. Unfortunately, I just get the 1 point instead because I didn't predict the final score. But I think Lewandowski literally could have had a hat trick because I had another chance with one hit the post. There was another one where also the goalkeeper makes a good save on it too. And I think that Lewandowski had a very good game. I think he definitely had an 8.8. 9.0, and I'm gonna go as far as to say that he was unlucky when he hit the upright post and he went out. I think that should have been a goal. But I will talk about the substitutions. I think these were very, very important as well. But first, let me get to the chat, man. Ronald says Flick experimenting while we need the win and still we managing good football, but we can't be doing this against PSG next week. Look, Ronald, what I will say, and I will put a full screen because I am going to, actually, I'll just leave it like this. One thing I will say is we can't have the best defense in the league and start both games. The last 2 games in LaLiga, we started down 0-1. We cannot get this low starts. It is concerning. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is very concerning. Our defense has to be better. We allow way too many chances today. But not just that. It's just that we can't be the best defense in the league and allow teams to start games 1-0. We can't allow that. We cannot allow that. So before I keep going on the chat, and I will get to the chat, I promise. Let me get to the subs because I think they are very. It's very important to talk about them. Okay, so Dani Olmo comes into the game as soon as I talked to Omar BYT at halftime, and I said, you know what? We cannot allow Real Sociedad to beat us today. We cannot allow to drop any points today. We got to bring in Dani Olmo to start the second half. And I'm giving Hansi Flick an amazing credit here because right off the bat, he did not waste a single minute. He said, you know what? I'm starting Dani Olmo. I'm putting him back there. I don't care. We need to win this game. This game is more important than the Champions League. We'll worry about the Champions League later. And we don't even win that game. Who cares? Because right now, this is the more urgency. We need to take back the number 1 spot in La Liga, and he did that. He brought Dani Olmo to start the game. Not that he changed the game or anything, but it was better than draw, more ready. He knew what to do with the ball every single time, and this is all I'm asking for Dani Olmo. I'm not asking for assists. I'm not asking for goals. I'm not asking for masterclass. I'm just asking you, can you control the ball? Can you just control the ball and pass and connect with your teammates? That's all I'm asking you. And he did that. And he did that today. I'm giving almost 7 out of 10. I agree with Footmob. 7.0. I agree with that. And he didn't do anything special, but what he did was important. Had a couple backheel passes to Lewandowski. One of them was unlucky that he couldn't connect with him. If he would have connected with him, that was a one-on-one right there. He had a couple long passes to Rashford, and Rashford was making things happen off of almost passes and crosses too. I'm giving Dani Olmo a 7 out of 10 today. I think he was a bounce back, and hopefully we can start him against PSG. We need to have him. If Dani Olmo can just get it through his head, right? Just get it through your head, bro. All you have to do is have a better chemistry with Pedri and Frankie. That's all you need to do, bro. You don't need to overthink the room. You don't need to overthink it or impress anybody. Don't impress anybody. He also had a good shot outside the box. I thought it was very good. And their goalkeeper, give him credit. What's his name? Ramiro. That he was very good today. And he stopped it. He stopped another shot from Rashford as well. So all I'm saying is, Dani Olmo. And then, of course, I got to talk about my man Lamine Yamal, dude. Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world, guys. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care if you guys disagree. Look, in this channel, guys, it's all positive vibes, okay? But it's okay to disagree. Don't think that it's wrong to disagree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me. I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I can take it. I'm a grown-up. Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world. Look, as soon as he comes in, this game it's so tough. It's making with the low block. And what does Lamine Yamal do? 2 touches, 1 assist. That's all. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go home. Let's pack our bags. Let's go back home and try to think about PSG game, because this is it. That's it, man. That's it. 1 cross. That's it. That's all he did. In literally 2 touches, he changed that game. And Lamine Yamal, dude, it's just in time. Just in time, because Rafinha's out. Now we got him, and we can have that front three. So I guess against PSG, I'm starting Lamine, I'm starting Lewandowski, and I'm starting Rashford. That's my front three for against PSG, 100%. Eddie Garcia comes in as well in the 78th minute. I'm gonna give him an incomplete. I don't think he played enough minutes for me to have an assessment. Ferran Torres also gets an incomplete for me. Marc Asado with the 90th minute also gets an incomplete, because he came in literally at the end just to waste time. So it's not it doesn't matter. So guys, I'm gonna get to my good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm gonna get out of here to celebrate my birthday weekend. And I'm gonna get to the chat right now and just say hi. Just say hi to you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by, man. This is sensational weekend. Sensational weekend, guys. I don't know what else to say about this weekend. I'm about to have a carne asada. I'm about to have some rice, some carne asada, some chicken, dude. Dude, I'm gonna have a good day, man. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. Nothing was ruined. I'll take the 2-1 victory. I didn't expect Hansi Flick. Oh, I forgot to give Hansi Flick a letter grade. I'm gonna give Hansi Flick today. I'm gonna give him. Hansi Flick gets an 8 out of 10. I think starting draw was a little premature. Rooney Bargy, we needed to start Rooney Bargy because Lamine Yamal is not about to play a full 90 minutes coming back after a month off. We cannot do that. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. It's okay. But I didn't like the draw. I respect it. I respect the hassle, but I'm not okay with starting draw in this game. I think we should have started Dani Olmo from the beginning. And if Dani Olmo's not playing good, then we can bring in draw. But doing it the other way around, it's a little bit of nitpicking, but I know rotations were important in this game. But I'm still giving Hansi Flick an 8 out of 10 because he brought in Olmo right away. He didn't wait a single minute, and that was very, very important. Thank you, Ronald. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for being a member as well. I appreciate it. If you guys want to be members, I will be making content for members here very soon, and you can become members of this channel as well. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I really, really, really appreciate it. It was a sensational weekend. It was a sensational weekend. No other way to put it, man. But I also had it, you guys. Lamine Yamal returning instantly improves. Even Koundé on the right side. Exactly. That's a great point. Koundé improves with Lamine Yamal. Smash the likes, dude. Let me see how many likes, dude. Guys, come on. I'm about to get out of here. I had over 100 people in watching, and I only have 80 likes. 100 likes, it's my goal today. Guys, please smash the likes, man. Do that for me. I appreciate it if you guys do, man. Come on, do it because it's my birthday weekend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Actually, Joe played well today, even more than Olmo and Rooney. The kid never loses the ball. No, well, he did lose the ball, bro. A couple of times actually in the middle of the box. There was one time that I remember that Rashford gives him the ball, picks it up. It should have been a give and go, but instead he holds the ball and he's like thinking about what do I do, and all of a sudden two defenders come behind and take the ball, and guess what? That was a counter attack, and that was draw. Again, the game needs to slow down for him. You can tell, so you can't say that. And no, Olmo was better than draw. Olmo's second half was better than draw's first half, hands down. Rooney was not bad. No, Rooney was not bad. I gave him a 6.8, and I said he's ready to start games. He can start a game against Sevilla. He can start that game if he wants to. 7 out of 10 for Rooney. He was much improved over the his last appearance. No, he settled down and he was better towards the end of the first half. That's I definitely agree with that. Joe gets a 7 out of 10. He was connecting well with Pedri. He was. He's good on the ball, and I like that. He's very consistent. If he can consistently do that, I feel like he can be better than Olmo, because Olmo doesn't consistently do that one thing, which is just control and play more with Pedri. And yeah, if he can develop more chemistry, then he will be good. Yeah, you have to be happy with Rashford continuing to deliver assists in the corner and taking some good shots. Yeah, when he started, when at the beginning, people used to say, "Why is Rashford taking crosses? Why is Rashford taking crosses?" And people criticize that. Dude, you guys gotta remember, you guys are not there in training. You guys are not in training. You're not seeing a lot of these things and how they can unfold like that. Yeah, I was hoping for Arsenal to be lost to Manchester City. For Arsenal to be lost. As a Manchester City fan, never mind. Okay, yeah, you're a Manchester City fan. Yeah, Lamine Yamal is the real deal. His aura is instantly infectious. Yeah, dude, I'm 1,000%. I put 2,000 on this match, and oh my God, Barcelona deliver. Oh my God, dude, Pedro, you put $2,000 on this match. In Barcelona we trust, using some of the winning to buy their new kit. I was actually screaming when was Yamal coming in then gold. Wow, you put $2,000 in this game, dude. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Lewan had a good game off the ball, even if he didn't score as much. Yeah, I think Lewandowski, and I even told Omar BYT at halftime, I said don't take him off. Don't take him off yet. I don't want to see Ferran yet. I know. Don't panic. It's 1-1. Let's keep our game plan in the second half. And that's why I'm giving Hansi Flick a very high rating, because he kept Lewandowski, and that was the right call too. Vizcal Barça. Ramiro had a great game. An amazing game. Every time. See, the thing is, when teams are playing with the low block, it's a little easier for goalkeepers. Remember, John Garcia used to do this bread and butter thing where the low block, and used to save a lot of chances because it was so crowded in the middle. Let's see, bro. Draw was decent today. Yeah, he wasn't good. He wasn't bad. I give him a 6 out of 10. I didn't give him a bad grade. No, 6 is a D. 7 is a C. 8 is a B. 9, obviously, it's a B plus. I would say 9 is an A, and 10 is it's an A plus. Yeah, draw was 7. I know draw will rise eventually, and if he gets the game, if he gets game time, yeah, I know, definitely, 100%. We're not going to do this versus PSG. Richard, honestly, I'll take this win all day. A win and no injuries is all we need. Exactly, man. I'll get to my good, the bad, and the ugly in just a second, guys, and then I'll get out of here. I got a lot of things to do today. There's no reason why we should lose to PSG Wednesday. There are so many injuries and players. Yeah, we'll have to see, though. Some of them are doubtful. So don't buy into all these players injured, because some of them are doubtful and they may play at the end of the day. We'll see, though. If all of them are not playing, then yes, we should win this game. Yamal 8.0. So I'm giving Yamal a 9 out of 10 today. I think he changed the game in the second half. Totally changed the game. Without La Masia, Barca would have been in the same state as United is in right now. 1,000%, man. La Masia has saved us time and time again. When Dembele left, imagine not having Lamine Yamal on the right, man. What are we gonna do, man? Kubarsi, Pedri. We couldn't go get Lamine Yamal on the free market right now. We don't have the money. We were the best defense in La Liga because of Joan Garcia. With all due respect, Chesney can offer the safety, not even close. Yeah, and I don't think anybody's saying that, Eddie. I don't think anybody's disputing what you just said. That is just a fact. Yeah, we're one of the best defenses because we have Joan Garcia, but also because look, we only allowed one goal today. So it's we got to give the defense credit too. Yeah, let's see. I miss Joan in goal, dude. Me too, man. I was so devastated when I heard the news. Pedri is our new Iniesta, and he has the ball, and my nerves go down 1,000%. Yeah, though, every time Pedri has the ball, he always knows what to do with it, man. He always knows what to do with the ball. It's really insane. Dale Primo, let's go. I read this one already. I'm gonna get to my good, the bad, and the ugly. And by the way, Ronald, thank you for the donation. Happy birthday! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you guys donating. You guys don't have to do that, and I appreciate when you guys do. I really, really do. It means the world to me. Dupree says happy birthday. Hey, thank you, man, dude. The best birthday gift I could have ever gotten, Barcelona gave it to me by taking care of business and by going at the top in La Liga. My weekend is sensational weekend. And guys, stay tuned. I will post a picture for my carne asada wearing my kit for my carne asada on my community post. So be on the lookout for that. I will, or maybe I'll just do a short or something. I'll make a short doing how happy I am. Barcelona taking care of business today. That's just how happy I am. If Balde's injury setback, why didn't he play today? I think he was aiming for the PSG game. I don't think he's playing against PSG. I think he's gonna be back the following game after the PSG. It's not a setback, no. Do you believe we'll see Balde against PSG? I actually just answered that. I don't think so. I think it'll be the following game. I don't think we should force him out, dude. Guys, remember, the urgency for this game is not as big anymore. With so many injuries, it's okay. We can go with Gerard Martin. It's fine. The guys, trust me. It may not be the best case scenario, but we don't want to force him in and then get re-injured. It's better to just take it slow, wait another week, and bring him on and now be 100%. I don't want him starting if it's not 100%. Madrid could possibly lose next weekend against a head-hot Villarreal next week. Oh my God. They're playing Villarreal next weekend? Oh my God, dude. I didn't know this. Guys, please smash the likes. Oh my God, dude. They're playing Villarreal, dude. That's not ideal. Coming off a loss, I didn't know that. Dude. I did not know that. Oh my God, dude. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That was a good comment. They are playing Villarreal, bro. I have Villarreal as one of my surprise teams this year. That's gonna be a tough game. Is it gonna be away? Is it gonna be at the? Is it gonna be? I don't know yet. I'm not gonna look too far ahead on that. But I don't know, dude. That's a bad game for them. That's a bad bounce back game for them. Bad bounce back game. Hello, how are you? Hey, how are you, brother? Thank you for stopping by. Alvarez with Barca will fit. Oh yeah, he will fit 100%. He's a Hansi Flick player. Pressing, playing defense, dropping back. Technically, he can free kicks. He can finish. The only thing he doesn't have is size. But I think he's as good as he is because he's the size. Dupree says, happy birthday. I appreciate you, bro. I really do, man. Thank you guys for being so nice and so kind. Joe doesn't appear ready for this level yet. No, he's not. I mean, he'll be ready next season. I think Lamine Yamal has taken the bar too high. It's way too high because, honestly, I think Lamine Yamal is an anomaly. Being ready and be this good at 17, it's crazy, bro. Happy birthday, Volume, says Tom. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best, man. The fact that you guys are hanging out with me today, that's my birthday gift. And please hit the like button if you haven't and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Dude, I'm about to hit 4,000 subscribers, man. That is insane. I started making content in January. My New Year's resolution was to start a Barcelona content channel, bro. And here we are, bro. More than 100 people connected with me, man, today. That is surreal to me. That's a lot of people from what I anticipated going into this thing. Has To say that this has been a successful content channel is an understatement, because even 2,000 at the end of the year, I would have been really happy with. I definitely would have been really happy with. We need to see Joffrey play more games. Yeah, the problem, Tom, is that we're not controlling that many games. Like we're not up 2-3-0, 4-0. Like for example, like for against Valencia, right? We were winning. Maybe that's a game where I said that he should have played. But if we're down 0-1 to start games and we have to climb back, we can't play these players, man. No, it's versus Villarreal at Madrid, unfortunately. So at the Bernabeu, at least they get this game at home. That's good for them. Oh dear, somebody check on Carnage. Yeah, happy belated birthday, homie. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate you. Leonard Fernandez, happy birthday, amigo, from me to my Salvadorian wife, Darlene. Hey, I'm so great to hear you guys' stories, man. I appreciate you, man. Feliz cumple says also. You guys, thank you so much. Okay, good, guys. I'm gonna get to the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta clean this barbecue too. So I can't have this barbecue looking dirty. So look, my good today has to be Lamine Yamal coming off the bench and and getting that assist, and right away, second touch, and he gets on the board, and Barcelona breaks this game for Real Sociedad. And as you notice, after Barca scored the second goal, Real Sociedad kind of pushed the line back up, and they opened up a little more. We should have scored more goals, and we didn't. But that was important to get rid of this low block, and it was Lamine Yamal. He's in my good list. Lewandowski is definitely in my good list, and I think Hansi Flick and Pedri Gonzalez, who was the man of the match, all of these players together is my good list. Now, to get to my bad, I think my bad list today, I'm definitely gonna go with my bad as I'm gonna say not that it was a bad. I'm not gonna have an ugly because we took care of business. Okay, I'm just gonna have a good and a bad, because my bad is that Barcelona is the best defense in the league, and we have allowed teams for the second game in a row to start games 1-0. And I think that's my bad for this game. I don't think it was good at all that we have to keep climbing back. I'm done with remontadas, man. I criticize Real Madrid for making so many remontadas. I don't want remontadas. I want Barcelona to take care of business, and they have taken care of business, but I don't want him to keep starting games like this and losing games down 0-1. Rashford, let's see, 2 more chats, guys, and I'm out. Rashford has what it takes to start to scoring good goals in La Liga. He just needs to take more shots at goal instead of cutting back so much. Yeah, no, I get your point. I think you're right, but I think he just needs to get rid of that first goal. Once you get that first goal, that's it, baby. That's it. The floodgates will open up. The good Yamal, the bad, the ref, Hernandez is the worst. Dude, Hernandez had one play where he should have given the second yellow, and that was horrible. He should have given the second yellow to his name is Subeldia. Subeldia should have a second yellow in that second half, and because he had a yellow, he didn't give him a yellow. But he got Lewandowski from behind, dude. It was terrible. And the worst, the bad is Madrid defense. My good was all the players that I mentioned, including Hansi Flick. My bad was Barcelona defensively starting 0-1 in this game, and my ugly was Real Madrid's defense. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Please hit the like button if you haven't. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 4,000 subscribers sooner rather than later. And let's go, man. Let's grow this community. And Barcelona takes care of business, going back at the top of La Liga. Expect the 5 key takeaways later on, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning. Expect my prediction video for the UEFA Champions League coming off a winning week 8-1, picking winners and losers. I'm having a video released tomorrow for the predictions of the UEFA Champions League. Be on the lookout for that. Activate the notification bell. I'm trying to make the best Barcelona content out there. Guys, please help me out to grow this channel, and please activate those notification bells. Go in the comments, comment, like, subscribe. All of that stuff really matters when it comes to growing a channel for a small content creator like me. So if you guys check out all my videos when I'm posting them, that means the world. That truly means the world. So check out the 5 key takeaways coming either tonight or tomorrow morning, and check out my predictions coming in tomorrow as well. So guys, I am going to be doing a preview for the game against PSG, of course. I have the post-game show after the game against PSG, as always. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you so much. Thank you for being all the way to the end of the show. What I missed by Legua, I know it was unlucky, bro. It was unlucky. It sucks. But yeah, guys, I'll watch you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video that I come in releasing very, very soon. Guys, stay in touch because I'm always uploading content, and I'll catch you guys out of a sensational weekend. Barcelona back at the top, and it's so lonely, and we are the best offense, best defense. Let's go!